Undercooked bear meat left an American family infected with muscle worms after a hunting trip to Saskatchewan. The US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says 9 family members from 3 states, Arizona, Minnesota, and South Dakota, had attended a family gathering where they shared kebabs of black bear meat that had been harvested by one of the family members in northern Saskatchewan. So, what went wrong? The meat was infected with Trichinella larvae. It's a muscle-dwelling roundworm.
It's unfortunate but unsurprising.
Trichinella is commonly found in bears and other wildlife. Cooking the meat at a high heat can kill the larvae, but
Bear meat is really good meat. It's often dark purple in color. And so if you're not used to cooking bear meat, it can be hard to judge when it's done or not done.
that's exactly what the report says. The meat was undercooked, but also the family believed freezing the bear meat would kill off the parasites. It doesn't.
Freezing just shouldn't be considered a reliable way to kill parasites in bear meat. The only way to be sure that bear meat is safe to consume is to cook it very, very thoroughly. And really, the way to be absolutely sure is test the interior temperature with a meat thermometer.
I spoke to an expert who says this disease pops up every couple of years associated with bear meat, usually with tourists. She says indigenous people who harvest wild animals know that the meat has to be cooked well.
We've had massive outbreaks in France, for example, associated with bear meat from Canada, again, just because people didn't necessarily have that protective knowledge.
Common symptoms include muscle aches and fever, but the larvae could travel through the body and even end up in the eyes or brain.
It loves muscle, and so it often ends up in skeletal muscle, like your arms and legs. But where it really shows severe problems is if it gets in the heart. It can cause cardiac disease.
Luckily, in this case, the family got the medical help before it could get that bad. Pratyush Dayal, CBC News, Saskatoon.